What's up, everybody? Welcome to Progressive Talk Live, Prog Talk. Greatest show in the goddamn world. Man, that song hypes me up. Fucking love that song. That's from The Greatest Showman. I'm your host, handsome, humble Dusty Smith, and goddamn it, do we have a fucking amazing show for you guys tonight. I have to cuss. I'm just thrilled to do the show. I'm excited to do the show because I love doing the show and then watching it afterwards when I think I have a good show to do. And tonight, I think I got the fucking nuts, guys. Got some good content. Let me put on my tiny ass new glasses. How the fuck is everybody doing? Love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me. I'm here for the racists get hoaxed. Yep, that happened in Gettysburg. Can't wait to see the racists get hoaxed. They're idiots and they deserve it. Dusty, you are the best part of my day. Well, thank you for your honesty. Dusty is our biological father. I might be. I got around. Who's your mama? Ask her. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Victoria Cunningham. How are you doing? Playing poker with my dog, and my dog is smoking a cigar. What are you guys doing? I'm doing a fucking show. Got a special guest for you guys tonight. Let's see if we can get him over here. Mr. Nibbler, you want to come over here and say hello to everybody? He looking like he don't want to come over here and say hello. Let me move this out of the way. Get him over here. Come here, Mr. Nibbler. Come here, buddy. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at this big boy. Come here, buddy. Oh, he's so big. Look how big he's gotten. Oh, he just pulled my headphones out. All right, this is Mr. Nibbler, named after the Futurama alien, and we've been giving him some special attention today because I think he hurt his leg or something. He gonna be fine, but he needed some special attention today, so we've been spending all day with him, hanging out with him just by himself. He looks terrified. He's like, "What is happening? Oh my God, I do not want to be your star daddy." But he is cute as fuck. I hope you guys can hear me over there. He is cute as fuck and he's loved. Yes, he is. Been giving him chicken and stuff all day today. Mwah. I love you, Mr. Nibbler. You a good boy. Yes, you are. He's a sweet one. Actually, he's an asshole. He's a total fucking asshole, to be honest with you. I love you, Nibbler, but you're an asshole. He pisses in the water bowl. Like, we have this one giant water bowl that all the dogs use. And the first thing he does when he goes outside is pisses on it. Like, he don't even fucking drink out of it. Nobody wants to drink your goddamn piss, dude. Why do you do that? Now he's smiling at me. He's fucking smiling now that I'm talking about it. Yeah, why you do that, you little asshole? Anyway, so he gonna be joining us. Might see him a little bit later. Cute ass Mr. Nibbler. And so, brings me into my e-begging. As always, you guys want to support the show? Most of the money goes to the human side. Spend on my sexual. You guys know how this works. I say it all the time. Patreon.com. Podcast. There's a link in the description if you want to support the show. Please do it. $1 a month. Whatever you can afford. It all adds up. And also, Super Chats, live below the show, Super Chats. So you guys know how that works, too. Little dollar sign down at the bottom. Click on it. Donate whatever you want. I read every Super Chat. So immortalize yourself forever by my love in the Super Chats. We got a couple already. And Ask Bitch, $5. Hey, Dusty, I have had to euthanize my 18-year-old Border Terrier last Monday. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's sad. But 18 years, that's a good, long life. You know, at least I'm sure you gave him or her a very good life. So that's about all you can do, right? Give the best life you can as long as you can. And then you have to kind of be, okay with it. His name was Justice. That's a cool name. Can you give him a quick shout out? What's up, Justice? Rip to you. You clearly were loved and will be remembered. Thank you, man. Ass Bench. Corey Davis, stand up. $2. This really is the best show. Keep it up, you goon. I know, right? It's amazing the ratings are not better. Actually, the ratings have gotten a little bit better. And really, actually, if you look at my channel, I did like 41,000 watched hours this last month, which is up there with the best my channel has ever done. I think I did like 190,000 overall views, which really is not that bad, considering like back in my heyday when I was really popular, I only did like 2 videos a month, and that would be like 200,000 views. So it's up there, but anyway, I appreciate that. Solasate $4.99. God damn it, Dusty, you are the best. Kitty Cash, I appreciate that, Solasate. How can I be the best when you're the best? Sky Chest $4.99. This is all I could afford. Well, that's plenty. Thank you. Thank you for chipping in, Sky Chest. You're amazing. Ray doing $5. Hey, here's something for the kitties. And can you say what's up to my cat, Jack Jack? What's up, Jack Jack? Hope you're well today. Meow. Meow. That's cat talk. You wouldn't understand. And Funk Lord, I can't see yours, so I will read it when I get back. All right. What is other chat saying? Hello, all. What's up, High Pro? Are you going to talk about Kanye for president? Yes, we are going to talk about that. But first off, folks, we're going to talk about Joe Blogan. That's immature. Joe Rogan, right? So, first off, I guess Joe Rogan has been friends with what the fuck is this guy? Brian Callen. You know who Brian Callen is? He was the Cabana Boy on Mad TV. You guys remember that? Long ass time ago. And apparently him and Joe Rogan have been friends ever since they were on this episode of the Cabana Boy together. You remember? Young Joe Rogan. But anyway, you remember the Cabana Boy? There he is. This is Brian Callen, the Cabana Boy from Mad TV. Back in the fucking day.
There's no lamp up here.
I know.
Nice butt, Brian Callen. So let's show his face. Remember this guy? The Cabana Boy. So anyway, yeah, Joe Rogan was on this episode with him, and it was awful and cringy as shit. Because I don't know. I've seen Joe Rogan stand up, and it's okay, but this is just terrible. Look how young! God, so cringe. Anyway, so apparently him and this Brian Callen guy have been friends for a long fucking time. Looks like about 150 years. Brian Callen seems to be a giant fucking chud ass. Seems to be just an ignorant, dumbass motherfucker. So he's been going around for the last several months complaining about the COVID-19 restrictions. Saying stuff like, Mayor of LA, kiss my ass. Not wearing a face covering outside if I am at a safe distance. This has gone too far. Well, spoiler alert. Yeah, he got the COVID. Yeah, Brian Callen totally got the COVID and has spread it to who knows how many people. We do know that his actions, his stupidity, his selfishness has caused the COVID-19 to spread at his events. So what they've been doing is they've been playing up this narrative that they're these renegade comics, that they left LA because LA was being too strict on comedy clubs over COVID-19. So these renegades went to Texas, where Texas is less restricted, so they could do shows, right? And we're not gonna fucking wear masks. We're not afraid of the COVID-19. So yeah, they spread COVID-19 everywhere. These fucking goddamn dipshits. They're gonna get your grandma killed because you motherfuckers don't give a fuck. So anyway, Joe Rogan helped them do this. I'm going to show you this fucking clip. But before I show you this clip, let me explain to you what this fucking clip is. So basically, Joe Rogan gets on his podcast, the #1 podcast in the fucking world. There's millions of viewers. And he basically talks about how he's thinking about moving to Texas because he just can't handle how strict California is on comedy clubs. And he wants to go do his comedy clubs. He don't give a shit who gets sick, right? And he said, I've been talking to my buddy Brian Callen and Brendan Shaw, who is a former UFC fighter, heavyweight fighter, I guess. And we're talking about moving to fucking Texas. And so he calls up his buddy Brian Callen. And he basically gives them free advertisement for their Texas show. On the #1 podcast in the world, there's millions of viewers. So apparently that caused a lot of people, extra people to go to the show. And from what I heard, so many people were interested in these shows because Joe Rogan is building them up as these renegades, savages, he called them, that are willing to go down to Texas, fuck the man, fuck the government, do their shows. So they had to add extra shows. And yep, they got COVID-19, both these motherfuckers, both the Brian Callen and Brendan Shaw. And Joe Rogan helped spread this shit. So let's watch this clip. This is sort of fucking amazing how ignorant these motherfuckers are. Joe Rogan has continuously had bad takes on COVID-19. He has continuously been irresponsible towards his audience. And he's helping this pandemic to spread. Listen to this fucking, both these guys are fucking dipshits.
Hey, I might move to Texas. Callen and I and Shab have actually talked about this. Like
getting a ranch together?
Well, if here's the thing. If California continues to be this restrictive,
yeah,
I don't know if this is a good place to live. If they really say that we can't do stand-up until 2022 or some shit like that, like, I might jet.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
What's up, bud?
Hey, buddy, you're on the air, so don't say anything crazy.
Don't say anything racist.
Okay.
When are you doing the improv in Houston?
I'm doing the improv in Houston. Me and Brendan Schaub.
You're a
So
savage.
Brendan to come with me the 29th, the 30th, and the 31st.
How many people are allowed to be in the audience?
I think it's 200 so far. Brendan Schaub has called me and said that the shutdown in Los Angeles is being considered till July.
Yes. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we said. So normally the Houston Improv seats 450 people, it says.
Yeah.
So they'll allow 200 people. Is that what it is?
That's correct.
Right.
That's what I was
Wow.
told.
Yeah, LA is July. How crazy is that?
Well, how do we fight that? I mean, well, who is deciding that? Some health official based on what data?
Yeah.
Yes, you fucking idiot. A health official is deciding that, not some shitty goddamn comedian. Not some chud-ass fucking comedian. A professional who knows what they're talking about. How do we fight this? You clearly don't. You clearly go to Texas, you get COVID-19, and you help spread it due to your irresponsibility. Fucking trash, dude.
What data?
Yeah.
Right.
And what's going to be different in July? Nothing's going to be different in July.
Well,
Where are we moving?
Like a cow.
Where are we
I don't
moving?
know.
You want to go to Texas?
I like Texas. I got to sit here like a cow chewing grass while Gavin Newsom has decided, for my own good, to shut down the entire state and the economy. Okay, so we've shut down everything. Instead of having a targeted quarantine or a smarter way to do this, I just have to do like a cow chewing grass. I have to listen to whatever my politician tells me. I'm just still so confused by this.
I think they
don't
should
see
quarantine
enough.
people that are higher at risk and quarantine people if they choose to be quarantined because they're still scared of it. That's what I
That's
think.
right.
Can you ask
That's
him
what
if
I
he
think too,
if
but
I can
that's
open
called
for him?
freedom, and that would be called personal responsibility and all that stuff.
Yeah, cue the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme. Comedians Brian Callen and Brittany Schaub test positive for COVID-19 after a San Antonio show. If you fist bumped me or took a picture with me after the show, go get tested, you fucking assholes. You goddamn assholes. Joe Rogan, dude, you have the largest fucking podcast in the world. You have a responsibility, dude. If you can't live up to the fucking responsibility of your platform, then you need to retire, dude. You absolutely don't need that fucking platform if you cannot live up to it. It's ridiculous. Look at these fucking shitheads, dude. So what they're doing now, they're making it worse now. Instead of just admitting that they were fucking wrong, admitting that they were shitheads who had these shows despite the warnings not to have people in close contact without masks. They clearly spread it because it was spread to them. No telling how many other people it got spread to, either by them or by people that were drawn to their venues because of the advertisement of people like Joe Rogan. But what they're doing now is they're trying to pretend like it's no big deal. Oh, it's no big deal. Oh, this thing's no big deal. I'm a professional athlete. I'm going to get over it real quick in order to fucking downplay this. But that's not the fucking point, assholes. The point is you will spread it to other people. You have spread to other people. Either you have spread to other people or the people that you lure to your shows have spread to other people. And there are people out there, especially the elderly, the most vulnerable among us, who are probably going to die because of your guys' selfishness and greed. About to get fucking mad. First, let's play a few clips of them to show you what fucking ignorant assholes Joe Rogan hangs out with. This is why Joe Rogan is such a fucking chud. This is why he appeals to Chud, because these are the ignorant fucks he hangs out with and listens to all the time.
Here's the thing, dum-dums. We all know, proven fact,
Yeah.
sun kills the virus.
It does.
So, hold on. You're going to ban beaches and outdoor parks, but then you're going to allow people to go into grocery stores because it's essential stuff, but
Yeah.
mental happiness, mental
I
health.
guess
Yeah, why you let people go buy groceries and food and not letting them go to the fucking beach? God damn it. Do I even have to explain this to you? Because people need food to live and they don't need to go to the beach to live. And yeah, sunlight for long enough might kill the virus, but the virus, lives inside of your body and lungs, and you spit it out and it immediately gets sucked up by other people into their bodies before the sun has a chance to kill it and they get sick, right? Like, good God. Why does anybody listen to stupid motherfuckers like this? A dude who's been punched in the head so many times, he clearly doesn't have a coherent thought in his goddamn brain. Want some more proof of it? Yeah, this looks really bad considering the recent outbreaks in Arizona. But no, this guy doesn't even believe the outbreaks in Arizona are real. Listen to his ignorance. Listen how confident he is in his ignorance.
I'll tell you who doesn't give a flying fuck about Corona would be Phoenix. We have so many nurses and doctors that came to the show, and people are like, oh, there's a surge in Arizona. There's just not, man. Just not, according to nurses and doctors. But what do they know? Keep listening to CNN.
Yeah, according to the anecdotal evidence of the couple of nurses and doctors I've talked to, supposedly, there's no fucking outbreak in Phoenix. Quit listening to CNN. But, like, it ain't fucking CNN, dude. Here's the Phoenix mayor. This ain't fucking CNN. This is literally the mayor of Phoenix. We opened way too early. Phoenix Mayor Kate Gallego said Sunday that the pace of Arizona's reopening indicated to some residents that the coronavirus crisis was over and in turn spread a record number of new cases. We opened way too early in Arizona. We were one of the last states to go to stay at home and one of the first to reemerge. And we reemerged 0 to 60, Gallego said on ABC this week. We had crowded nightclubs handing out free champagne, no mask. Our 20 to 44-year-olds, which is my own demographic, really led the explosion, and we've seen such a growth in that area. We're seeing a lot of people go large family gatherings and infect their family members, she later said. I think when nightclubs were open, it sent the signal that we had defeated COVID-19. Obviously, that's not the case. So, yeah, motherfucker. I think the mayor might know a little bit more than you about this, right? Has nothing to do with watching CNN, you chud-ass fuck. So, here's Brennan Schaub, this fucking piece of shit. This amazingly ignorant fucking piece of shit. A couple days after he tested positive for COVID-19, instead of self-quarantining himself to protect his fellow citizens, he's out bike riding without a mask on. He posted this picture. He deleted it after he took shit. But look at this fuck. And yeah, you might say, well, he was bike riding by himself, Dusty. Why does he need to wear the mask? Who knows who he might come in contact with? He doesn't fucking know. He might have a goddamn accident and need people's help. And he's out there with COVID-19 without a fucking mask on. It's not about him. It's about the people he's going to infect, the people who are the most vulnerable to this shit. Look at this fucking shithead, Joe Rogan. Take responsibility for the fucking shit you're putting out there, motherfucker. It's ridiculous. And he's on Twitter, folks. Brennan Schaub and Brian Callen and Joe Rogan, all three are on Twitter. Feel free to look them up and let them know what goddamn pieces of shit they fucking are. He's trying to downplay this whole thing. Look, I got COVID, and I'm fine. I'm out riding a 20-mile Corona bike ride. I don't know if this is true, I read that his bike is actually electric. So you don't have to really pedal when it's electric. You just push the fucking gas. So he fucking playing it up like, look how good I am. Look how fine I am. These people, folks. Holy shit. Just the worst goddamn motherfuckers on earth. Just the dumbest pieces of shit. And Joe Rogan is using his platform to harm people and push these fucking chuds on us. And I'm not going to go into this article, but this is a great article on Daily Beast on how Joe Rogan made trans MMA fighter Fallon Fox's life a living hell. And it chronicles what happened to her after Joe Rogan basically accused her of being a man that beats up women. And it actually shows how also Dana White, the president of the UFC, who is a giant fucking piece of shit, just continuously, casually misgenders her. Every time Dana White talks about her, he calls her a he. Refuses to call Fallon Fox a her or a she. So, a great article on that. Just so depressing to see these fucking bad behavior get repeatedly encouraged and rewarded. Makes me fucking mad. So let me take a little break and read the chat, see what you guys got to say, and I'll continue on. Didn't Brendan get COVID though? Yeah, we just talked about that. He got COVID. Evidence of what? Schaub is legit stupid. Yes, Schaub is fucking a dumbass. Good lord, these people are so ignorant. It's just really no wonder why Joe Rogan is the way he is. These are the people he's been hanging out with for years. The ignorance he's been absorbing. Dusty, can you please give a shout out to my baby girl, Rosie? What's up, Rosie? How you doing? She was a 10-year-old child who died last night. I'm sorry to hear that. That's pretty young to die. I know it's like losing a kid, so condolences to you. Mental happiness, yeah, stupid as shit. I can't get COVID because I'm John Cena. It can't see you. Paid shield Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan, you just got $100 million from Spotify. You should at least donate like $10 million to COVID relief funds to make up for the harm you've done. Continuously having bad takes and spreading this and dumbing down your audience where they don't take it fucking seriously. Yeah, she clearly should be allowed to fight women. She is a woman. So, and she got the shit kicked out of her by cis women. Even cis women who weren't good fighters. So they had no problem competing just fine with her. It's a bunch of fear-mongering. You fucking idiots. Alright. Let's read the super chats. Super chats! What you guys got to say in the super duper 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 chats. The Funk Lord. Dusty, you are the most honest person I've seen on YouTube. Keep up the good work. Trends Roids. I appreciate that. I try to be as honest as I can. You know, I was really worried about doing this live show at first. And then I realized as long as I just tell the truth, as long as I just say what's in my brain immediately, don't think about it, just fucking say it, you'll be fine. And that's what I do. So it keeps me honest. And I appreciate that. Brian C., $2. Google reward money every time they give me it. Okay, I appreciate that. I hope Google gives you more rewards money. Thank you for giving it to me. Rex Ablett, $7.98 Australia. Interesting in your thoughts on speaking out movement with the pro wrestling. Seems like social justice within wrestling would be up your alley. All right, I've never heard of that, but I will look into that. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. Note a name or not a name, $5. Hey, we love your show. Hey, my show loves you. Can you say, Anthony, your wife loves you? Anthony, your wife loves the shit out of you. Thank you, note a name. Solar Flare, $1.99. I am an asexual, aromantic man. I must be LGBTQIA. Well, I don't blame you. It's all so complicated. Who wants to fuck with it? Jehovah, $9.99. Bought an autographed version of TJ's book. He signed it, thanks TJ and Dusty, because he knew I was a Prog Talk fan. That's cool. I appreciate that. It's funny that everybody thinks me and TJ hate each other. It's just, I've been telling you guys all that shit's professional wrestling for years, and people just don't want to believe me. But it's true. I don't give a shit. Sorry he sounded F Dusty. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool too. Like I said, it's all just pretend. I think TJ more feels kind of rejected by me. But he shouldn't feel that way. I think it's silly for him to feel that way. I think most of the animosity he has towards me is because he feels rejected by me, but it's silly. The no bad. Does anybody really care if Rogan and his fans get sick? I mean, I care if they spread it to other people. Yeah. Just make sure your family stays away from conservatives and remains indoors and you'll be fine. Yeah, well, they need to take responsibility for their actions because you can't stay away from these motherfuckers, especially when they're going out without a mask, having COVID. B-Stage 2009, $10. Seeing right through Kanye's bid for president. He's just there to take votes from Trump's opponent, guarantee Trump's re-elections. I hope my fellow blacks don't fall for that either. Well, I don't think that's the case, actually. I think this is just a publicity stunt. We're going to talk about it in a minute. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but we're going to talk about it. Ray doing $5 because stupid people like simple answers to complex things. Well, that's true. And it's definitely easier to understand simple narratives instead of the nuanced complexities of the real world. Ray doing $5. The same people that are overtly anti-mask most likely don't wash their hands after using the bathroom. True that shit. Nasty motherfuckers. Don't shake hands with them. Even though you're not supposed to shake hands with anybody. And Jessica Perry, I will read yours when I get back. More super chats, please, as we continue on with the show. Next up, it's time for everybody's favorite segment. Let me bring up my graphics. Thank you, DreamWorks. It's clear you're just a mess. You should be caring less. You are obviously out of touch. 'Cause, bitch, you are caring too much. Hell yeah. Never had a single lesson self-taught. No, you can't believe it. So go get in our Karen videos a little bit. First off, oh my God, this one's amazing. So this woman apparently decided to go to Target and knock down their mask displays. And because apparently she works for Donald Trump. Not really, she's just nuts. But she's claimed she works for Donald Trump and Q, you know, the crazy Donald Trump conspiracy theory. And they told her to do it. So a couple things to watch in this video. First of all, she says, the only reason you're not letting me knock down this display is because I'm a white lady with a $40,000 Rolex on. So this is Rolex Karen. And that's funny to keep note of because later, when she's getting arrested, she starts screaming the only reason they're arresting her is because she's Jewish. So first, she's white, and then she's Jewish when it suits her. Let's have a look. First off, we'll play the original video, which is this one. 8.9 million views. Here's the attention you ordered, Karen.
Finally, we meet the end of the road. I've been looking forward to this shit all my fucking life. So, Target, I'm not playing any more fucking games. This shit's fucking over. This shit's all fucking over. This shit's fucking over. This shit's 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 over. Yay! This shit's over. Woo! Yay! No, this shit. Get all this shit off of my car. I don't want any of that shit. I don't want any of that shit. Get that shit out of here. Fuck. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it. We don't want any of this anymore. This is over. No. No. Do you? Why? Why? You let everybody else do it. You let everybody else do it. Why I can't do it? Because I'm a blonde white woman? Fucking wearing a fucking $40,000 fucking Rolex? I don't have the fucking right to fuck shit up? I'm fucking...
Like, you let everybody else do it. You don't let me do it because I'm a white woman with a $40,000 Rolex? When, first of all, doubt. I seriously doubt you have a fucking $40,000 Rolex. But anyway, that wasn't even the best part. Chef's kiss. It gets even better when they went to her house to arrest her.
They drained the swamp. They did everything that Donald Trump was elected to do. You can read about it on Twitter. You can read about it in the news. All of the deep state politicians, all of that stuff has happened. It's done. Okay. So I was hired to be the QAnon spokesperson.
Coming here today?
I cannot. It's a secret. What do you mean? Like I can't give you any classified information. You don't have clearance. You don't have clearance.
Okay.
You don't.
You're a spokesperson,
yeah.
Correct?
For the White House. Yeah.
Okay.
Call Donald Trump and ask him if you don't believe me.
Do you have his phone number?
Do I have his phone number? I'm on the phone with him all the time. I'm fucking wired.
Okay. I think we have enough here. Okay. Can you put down your phone now?
No, I'm not going to put down my phone. Like I said, I'm wired. Okay. All this is being broadcast live.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, where is it being broadcast?
Everywhere, all over the world.
All over the world?
All over the world on Instagram, yeah. Millions of viewers.
Millions of viewers, 79 viewers. Although it did, like, she did get 3.8 million views, so I guess technically she's right.
So, say cheese. You're on candid camera.
Okay, thank you.
CBI or 1039?
CBI.
Okay. Melissa, what I'm going to have you spin around and just put your phone down
what?
first, okay?
I need you to put your phone down.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Great. You're doing it to me because I'm Jewish. You're doing it to me because I'm Jewish.
I have no idea.
You're doing it to me because I'm Jewish. This is a Nazi fucking game. You're doing this to me because I'm Jewish. This is Nazi bullshit.
So obviously she's incredibly mentally ill, but it's funny. They didn't let her destroy the display because she's a white woman with a $40,000 Rolex on, and they're arresting her because she's Jewish. Make up your mind, Karen. Can't have it both ways. And more Karens, oh my God. So this woman decides to go out and paint over the Black Lives Matters stenciling on the street. And the best part is her husband is recording the whole thing. And while I'm watching this, I just can't help but think, you about to lose your job. Remix! You about to lose your job. Name and shame, folks. Name and shame.
Oh, man. We got a Karen in the house. What's happening? What's happening, Karen? What's happening? Aw. That's your truck right there. Let me get that license plate right there real quick. $52701B1.
No one wants you here.
Oh, what the fuck did you just say?
Black Lives Matter here. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, what you want? Say that again?
I said no one wants Black Lives Matter here. That's what I said.
Oh, really?
All lives matter, you fucking punk.
So anyway, name and shame, man. Trump supporters, folks. Funny thing is, she's just painting over it in black. It's just still going to say Black Lives Matter. It's just going to be in black now. So let's find out who these fucking people are. Trump supporters, guys. Name and shame. And let's make them sad. Pettiness 2020, folks. There was another camera angle that was even better than that, but I guess that's fine. Moving on. It's getting crazy out there, folks. Yeah, here's the other camera angle, folks. So this one has 17 million views. This one's slightly bigger, so let's take a look at this one. Look, it's still going to say Black Lives Matter.
That's what's wrong. Yeah, the narrative of police brutality, the narrative of oppression, the narrative of racism, it's a lie. America's great. It's a lie.
This is racist.
Yeah, you guys are proving it's not a lie. You guys are literally being racist right now.
This is racism is what it is. That's what it is. There is no oppression. There is no racism. It's a leftist lie. It's a lie from the media, the liberal left.
You can't be that stupid, can you?
Yes,
No, but you can be.
You are the idiot in the scenario.
He's in shit in fucking New York. This is not happening in my town.
So classy. Yeah, free speech ain't happening in my town. Keep your liberal free speech in New York. Goddamn social justice warriors. I'm fucking serious, dude. Trash. Getting old.
Go get my other can of paint.
Gonna need another can of paint. Gonna need a lot more than that. We need a bunch of paint. These fucking assholes. I mean, the yellow mural looked good. And they're gonna paint just nasty ass black over it to ruin the fucking street. Alright, play the rest of that. But anyway, folks, you about to lose your job. Let's find out who they are. I'm sure it's already been found out. By the time I do this show, the internet's usually all over this motherfucking shit. So, name and shaming. It's working slowly but surely. And of course, they'll be out tomorrow like, that does not represent who I am. I was having a bad day. Or some shit like that. They always fucking do it. And next up, Karen going nuts. So I guess this Karen was asked to put a mask on before she could enter the store. So she went outside and she took her panties off and she put them over her face. Because, of course she did.
So July, you know, celebrate our freedom. According to HIP laws, they literally can't tell me that I can't come in here, but they did. So, took my panties off. True story, that last post, so incredibly frustrating. They were so rude. Unbelievable. Anyways, here's what's even better. It's better. As I was walking out of the store and getting in my car, there was a man who walked in, no mask. They didn't say anything to him, but that was probably because he was black.
Yeah.
And
I don't believe you're racist ass. So, I don't know if she deserves to be named and shamed. I'm not really sure if this reaches the level of name and shame. Name and shame is just a tool, folks. Just a weapon, and the weapon has to be wielded wisely and justly. There are a couple examples I'm about to give you where I'm not sure these people deserve to be named and shamed. But it's interesting because a lot of people are going out there filming white women now, trying to create Karen videos. And the white women aren't responding well to it a lot of the times. Let's take a look and we'll analyze. These are kind of interesting videos. So the funniest part about this video is she has her arm in the sling. But as soon as she starts getting recorded, suddenly it doesn't seem to be injured at all anymore. Watch how quickly she whips it out of that sling and starts chasing this guy around.
You better get off.
Get off of me.
Mate.
You know
Yo.
what? Get away.
You
know this. Get it away.
Hey.
Get
I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police. Call the police.
camera away from me.
I'm calling the police.
Here's another view. Chasing. She's chasing him at first.
You better get off.
And then he starts chasing her a little bit. So I don't think this, like I said, rises to the level of name and shame. But like white women, if people start filming you, just be calm. Like just walk away. You're actually giving them ammo. You know, if they're doing this to instigate it, and some people are, I do imagine, why are you giving them what they want? This has been seen, like, well, this has only been seen 20,000 times, but I'm sure there's another version that's been seen millions. Like, it's so easy to stay calm and walk away. And here's another example of the same thing, right? I'm not sure this woman deserves to be named and shamed. I don't know exactly what the deal is. I guess she took her mask off while she was shopping, and this other woman started filming her, you know, to try to get a Karen moment. So she starts filming her back, and then she swats at the girl's camera. Just stay calm. Put your mask back on. You don't have to give these people ammo.
Go ahead. So you're in the store complaining that people aren't wearing masks, correct? Are you hiding now? And you want to say that you're going to fucking cough on me? You're going to cough on me. You're going to cough on me?
She'll be up here in a minute.
Thank you. So now you have nothing to say because you're sitting here with your middle finger up, blocking your face because you're a coward. Yeah, I'm laughing at you because you're a pussy. And you think you have the right to take your mask off to get everyone else sick. Meanwhile, you just threatened to fucking cough on me during a global pandemic. Are you for real? Is that funny? You're funny. It's super funny.
Got her face. Didn't like that. Didn't like that.
God, if you touch me again, I will knock you out. I will knock you out. I will knock you out. You think you will? You're disrespectful to everyone else in this store. The entitlement is disgusting.
So if she was actually telling people that she's going to cough on them, then definitely she deserved to be named and shamed. But I didn't see that on camera, so it's hard to tell, you know, if this stuff's really happening or not. But this whole Karen situation is really interesting. There's going to be lots and lots of people filming you white ladies out there. You might want to try to be on your best behavior or not feed into it. Just saying, dumbasses. And I guess we'll take a little break and read the chats. What you guys think about the Karens? That's all my Karen footage for this week. Everybody loves the Karens. Fucking morons making shit up about black people not wearing masks. The Karens are out of control. Yeah, I definitely don't believe them. Just trying to play the victim. White fragility. Seeing a lot of that shit. She would go crying on Sean Hannity? Probably. Should become a hero to those fucking chuds. Holy fuck, black people are actually being lynched in 2020. I looked it up. We're about to show a video that claimed, didn't show it on the video, but they claimed that they were threatened with a lynching by these white guys. So we're going to look at that in the Chud Watch section. This is racism and what it is. There is no racism, I know, right? There's no racism against black people. All the racism against white people, says the white people. Of course, you fragile motherfuckers. Cult to Dusty, Atlanta mayor has tested positive for COVID-19. Not surprised. Karen videos prove racism is still a thing. Yep. Definitely good fodder for my show. Smartest thing I ever did was start a show where I just talk about the crazy shit that's happening in the world because it literally writes itself. Every day I'm waking up and like there's so much new shit. I'm like, how is there so much new shit every day? That was a short Karen segment. Yeah, it was a short Karen segment. We have an extended Chud Watch segment, though, so a lot of the male Karens, which I guess we could just call Karens, too. I asked what we should call male Karens, and people were like, just call them Karens. Let's just let it be gender neutral, and I'm good with that. That sounds cool. All right, let me read the Super Chats before we continue on with the show. Super Chats, Super Chats. Jessica Perry, hey Dusty, love your show, listening from Connecticut. Hey, appreciate it, Jessica Perry. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for your support. Corey Davis, stand up, $5. Dusty, if you were in the time period, would you be a pirate? I would buy Pirate Dusty merchandise. I mean, I'm glad about that time period. Being a pirate seems awful. Let them die of scurvy and shit, living shoulder to shoulder on a tiny boat. I'd get seasick, it'd be awful. I definitely wouldn't want to live in any other time period before this one. Like, I'd probably rather live in the future, but definitely not before this one, because all the other time periods before this one seemed like they sucked ass. So, no thank you. Definitely no period before there was air conditioning. I'd rather just die, I think. Thank you for that. Spanky was $25. Hey, that's very generous, Spanky. Really appreciate it. Thanks for doing all this, Dusty. No problem, Spanky. Thank you for supporting me. I just love the fuzzies. So, the second I saw your new pooch, what was his name again? I'm stoned. I had to give. Keep rocking and take my money. His name is Nibbler. Named after the alien dog from Futurama, if you've ever seen that show. I put his little cape on him. I don't know if you guys saw it. Got a little cape for him. I would show him again, but he's sleeping. the foot of the bed. He seems all happy and shit, so I guess I won't bother. But thank you very much, Smokey Wizzle. That is very generous. J-Ho 499. DreamWorks seriously needs an Oscar for animation for those Prog Talk graphics. Keep the coming. I know, right? Top-notch job. I really appreciate the work DreamWorks has done for me. It was costly, but it was worth it. Beast Nation 2009, $5. Target Karen showing that these folks only love cops when they dominate and kill black minorities. As if it wasn't obvious to many already. Yeah, they use their white privilege to use the cops as weapons. That's what we've seen over and over again. It's really dangerous. Appreciate that. Ray doing $5. Speaking, a Bay Area native, Martinez, California is full of nice races. Yeah, there's a lot of racist places in California, apparently. Surprising. You'd think it'd be more progressive. Luca Hayes, 5 pounds. I'm quite sure I had COVID 3 months ago, and it seems as if it's permanently decreased my lung capacity. This is not the common flu. Screw Joe Rogan. Yeah, people say, like, even if you survive it, it does permanent damage to your lungs, so you don't want that shit. Yeah, definitely screw Joe Rogan. He has to step up to the responsibility of his platform. I mean, he needs to be named and shamed, in my opinion, until he starts taking it seriously. B-Stage 2009, $5. There is no racism here. More black men are being lynched in 2020. Shaking my head. Yep. Gonna have some examples of racism and a little bit, some direct in-your-face smoking gun racism. The Nomad, $5. If they say something blatantly racist, stupid, as you can see it on the video, the name and shame. Otherwise, just laugh and move on. Yeah, that's what I think too. If there's evidence of it, name and shame. If they're doing something violent, name and shame. Otherwise, it's fine. Whatever embarrassment they have from the video going semi-viral is probably enough punishment. The Nomad, if it's off camera, what they supposedly did, don't name and shame, stay safe with your accusations. Yeah, I kind of agree. It's really hard to tell. People lie and stuff, so if you can't actually see it, you got to be careful. Lobo, $10. I feel bad for people who are actually named Karen. Yeah, I've had people message me and be like, Dusty, stop using the name Karen. You know, my friend or girlfriend or wife's name is Karen, and you're like demeaning them. But I'm sorry, like, it's not my fault. I didn't choose that. Okay, it's already out there. I'm just going by what the country has, the world has decided, you know, what people have decided. It's not me. Victoria Cunningham, $5. I will read yours when we come back, Victoria, since I can't see it. Appreciate that. But let's get, oh, I didn't even do this shit. God damn it. Already 42 minutes into the show. God damn it. 42 minutes in the show already. Holy shit. Look at all the stuff I got to cover. God damn it. So what I might do, if there's a lot of material I don't get to cover tonight, I might do a Wednesday show, but instead of doing a religious bullshit Wednesday show, I might just do another political show and cover all the shit that I didn't cover tonight, because so much stuff is happening, but we'll see. Let me go ahead and get through it. All right, so it's time for the Trump section, because Trump's your president. He's the president. He's the president. Yeah, isn't that amazing, folks? This is real life, and it's happening right now to all of us. So first off, Trump has a very special message to us all. He's coming for us, goddamn liberals and Marxists. Everything I don't like is Marxism, folks. This is a Jordan Peterson narrative, basically. Even the White House is starting to spout this bullshit now.
We are now in the process of defeating the radical left, the Marxists, the anarchists, the agitators, the looters, and people who, in many instances, have absolutely no clue what they are doing.
Oh, that's projection, isn't it? People that have no clue what they're doing, like you, motherfucker. But everything I don't like is Marxism. And so Trump, this week, signed an executive order for the government to spend a lot of fucking money for no reason to build a park full of statues. Because Trump loves his fucking statues. He is pandering so goddamn hard to these fucking racist chuds right now. And one of the people he wants to have a statue built of is Anthony Scalia, a man who in 2003 used the term homosexual agenda in a dissent where he argued states should be allowed to criminalize homosexuality. Yeah, one of a Supreme Court justice, Justice Scalia. And he also wants to have a statue of Billy Graham, one of the most awful, disgusting con men in the history of this country. Because, you know, I guess Trump feels kin to him. Birds of a feather and all that bullshit. So, nope. Can't wait to see these monuments go up so we can tear them the fuck down. Burn it all to the goddamn ground. Fuck these motherfuckers. Every goddamn last one of them. And, then he just went out today just being straight up fucking racist. Just not even playing anymore, folks. Just literally mask, full mask. I can't believe there's a time, like, years ago that I tried to argue that Trump wasn't racist. I feel so embarrassed by that because it's so fucking obvious he is. Has Bubba Wallace apologized to all those great NASCAR drivers and officials who came to his aid, stood by his side, and were willing to sacrifice everything for him, only to find out that the whole thing was just another hoax? That and the flag decision has caused lowest ratings ever. So obviously this is bullshit. Bubba Wallace did not commit a hoax on anybody. They found a noose in a garage that Bubba Wallace was in. Somebody else found it. Somebody at NASCAR found it, not Bubba Wallace, and they reported it to NASCAR, and then NASCAR put out a statement. Literally had nothing to do with Bubba Wallace. This is it, but folks. Doesn't that look like a noose to you? Apparently, they say it was some kind of a garage opener or something. But it's a noose, folks, that they found in the only black NASCAR driver's garage. Apparently, it had been put there a couple months before by somebody else that was in that garage, but they didn't know that. So they reacted by investigating exactly like they should. And Bubba Wallace did come out and say that he was glad it turned out to be, you know, not racist. And he appreciated the response. So this is just Trump fucking being racist as fuck, right? Trying to pander. I really care about that flag. And, but Trump has never apologized for his role in condemning the Central Park Five. Remember the Central Park Five? The 5 minorities who were arrested and put in prison for raping a woman. And then Trump used his own money, tons of money, to put full-page ads in 4 different New York newspapers to call for the death penalty, for reinstating the death penalty, because he was so outraged over the actions of the Central Park 4, or 5 rather. But it turned out they were innocent, folks. Yeah, they were innocent. Trump just thrown them under the bus for no reason. Turned out that the guy that actually raped and beat these women confessed to it, said he did it alone, and his DNA was the only DNA that matched. So, yeah, they had to let those 5 guys out of prison, and they sued for $41 million. They got $41 million, and they got another like couple $1 million from another lawsuit too. But when asked about it, Trump refused to apologize. So racist-ass Trump expects people to apologize for shit they didn't even do. Well, he doesn't apologize for shit he actually did, because that's the kind of leadership we have in this country. And folks, mask off! The Trump campaign is under fire after releasing an America First shirt that depicts eagle that resembles a Nazi symbol. Yeah, folks. You think they're doing this on purpose, or you think they're this incompetent? It has to be on purpose, right? This is the Trump shirt they're putting out. Trump Pence 2020, $30. And here's the direct Nazi shirt, Nazi symbol. Are they dog whistling, or are they this stupid? At some point, you can't let them off the hook by saying they're this stupid. At some point, they have to be held accountable for actually clearly being fucking racist pieces of shit. It's just amazing. Amazing how far we've fallen, folks. And more of his racism, just right in your face, as fully racist as you can possibly be. He's trying to distract folks. I think he knows he's going to lose the presidency, and he just decided to go down just being the biggest piece of shit he can possibly be, because he knows the people that support him and follow him, they love that. Because the cruelty is the point. They love upsetting people. They're so petty. They're so childish. They're such lowest common denominator pieces of shit. They get off on upsetting people. They name teams out of strength, not weakness. But now the Washington Redskins and Cleveland Indians, 2 fabled sports franchises, look like they are going to be changing their names in order to be politically correct. Indians, like Elizabeth Warren, must be very angry right now. It's just so stupid. I mean, in so many different levels, it's so fucking stupid. First of all, like, you don't even believe Elizabeth Warren has Native American ancestry, so why should be angry? It's just garbage, folks. He's just trash. And of course, 117,000 likes, because of course, right? Why wouldn't you like stupid bullshit like that? Frustrating. It's just a parody, folks. It's impossible to parody them anymore. Like, Saturday Night Live has to quit parodying them, because you can't be dumber than they already fucking are. They just lie about everything, folks. They lie. These conservative chud asses. This got 5,000 likes. The First Lady, amazing, I guess she means is amazing. FLOTUS wearing a dress designed by Alexander McQueen using sketches drawn by victims of child sexual abuse to describe their feelings, and their media makes fun of it. So you're saying she's literally wearing the nightmares of sexually abused children as fashion And that's a good thing? That's something we should be, like, applauding her for? Yeah, she's wearing the nightmare of children. And I stole that from Holly Kress, who said that exact same thing. And I'm like, so she's wearing children's nightmares as fashion and you're applauding her for it? What dystopian hellscape is this? I know it's amazing. But, of course, it's not true, folks. Of course, they just fucking lie and they leave it up and they don't give a shit. This dress design was not made by trauma drawings from victims at all. Apparently, according to the designer of it, it was made by art students. If you actually look into it. So, like, what the fuck? What in the goddamn... Why would you make up that lie? It doesn't make her look good. To wear children's nightmares as fashions, you ignorant fucks. And, thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers. Kimberly Guilfoyle, Donald Trump Jr.'s girlfriend and top Trump campaign official, has tested positive for coronavirus, because of course she has. These people have been poo-pooing the idea of wearing masks. They think it makes them look weak. They continue to have close quarters indoors meetings with other people without masks. Obviously, they're going to get sick. Obviously, they're going to spread it. Obviously, they're going to kill people. And here's her a couple weeks ago. President Trump is ready to safely open America. We are thrilled to be here. Yeah, we're safely reopening America, folks. Follow our lead. Our leadership is amazing. Best people ever. And look at her. This was just not long ago. Another chud-ass meeting. No mask. Sitting right there by the president's son. Gonna spit into that microphone over and over again and just pass it to the dude. Skip ahead a little bit. No reason to listen to what she's saying because it's dumb as shit. But anyway, yep. You're all gonna get sick. You're all gonna spread it. Here you go. Have my COVID microphone boyfriend. Not saying I hope he gets it, but, and yep. They literally just had to debunk some stupid shit. This is karma as a motherfucker. Trump Jr. put out a meme trying to poo-poo the idea of wearing masks, about the idea of wearing handkerchiefs or anything to be a responsible citizen and not spread COVID-19. So he put up this. All right, let me turn off my ad blocker. God damn it, ad blocker. I guess it's working. All right. This is what a virologists wear to protect themselves from the virus. Don't worry, though. Your bandana probably works, too. Haha, yeah, you stupid idiots. Wearing masks and bandanas don't help, but it does. Research at Florida Atlantic University, a study published in Journal of Physics of Fluids on Tuesday, found that bandanas reduce the average distance that coughs travel from 8 feet to 3.6 feet. A folded handkerchief took the distance down to 1.25 feet. Commercial cone masks reduced the distance to 8 inches, and a 2-layer stitch mask to 2.5 inches. So, yeah. Just the dumbest motherfuckers on earth. So, yeah, thoughts and prayers. So, y'all gonna get it. You're all gonna get fucking corona, and, like, it would be fine. I wouldn't give a shit if it wasn't the fact that you're gonna spread it to everybody else, and the fact that so many people follow your cult and they listen to you guys like you're experts on shit, and you're influencing them to put others at risk. The opposite of leadership is what we have in the White House right now. And folks, you want to know why Donald Trump doesn't wear the mask? This is why. It's clearly why. They spray makeup on him every goddamn day. Whoever's doing it does a terrible job, but he's so afraid to have his makeup smudged to make it obvious that he's just a pasty dotard that has to wear more makeup than Tammy Faye Baker to get through the day. And so he's going to get people killed because of his vanity. Literally the worst fucks ever. God damn it. And that's all my Trump section today, folks. We had a short Trump section, had a short Karen section, and a short Trump section. But don't worry, folks. We got a big Chud Watch section. You guys ready for this? Everybody loves the Chud Watch song. Chud Watch! Chud! I didn't even do it right. Chud Watch! Talking about Chud Watch. We talk about chuds and make fun of them. Yeah, Chud Watch. Forgot my own theme song. Stupid Dusty. Life shows are hard. So first off, Kanye West apparently is running for president. 2 worst people on earth. Well, I guess besides Trump, maybe. Him and Elon Musk. Complete fucking morons. Kanye's like, we must now realize the promise of America by trusting God. Fuck you. unifying our vision and building our future. I am running for president of the United States. 2020 vision. Of course, Elon Musk is like, you have my full support. Because Elon Musk is a dipshit. Took the red pill. He's all red pill now, but he thinks Kanye will be a good president. So, spoiler alert, folks. Kanye's not ready for president. Okay, this is a publicity stunt, a 100% publicity stunt. He's already too late to get on the ballot in the vast majority of states. I think in a couple states, he still can get on as a write-in candidate or something, but he ain't going to do that, folks. He needs a certain number of signatures to do it correctly, and the deadlines have already passed for all this shit. Even for third-party candidacies, it's already passed. So this is just him turning our presidential elections into a fucking joke in order to get him attention. Kanye West and Elon Musk are treating the most consequential election in our lifetime as a joke. Consequences their money will shield them from. Yeah, they're doing this for money. They don't give a fuck how many people are hurt by their bullshit. We're sick of being trolled by oversized egos. It'd be nice if people stop supporting these motherfuckers, but they're still heavily supported. But the good news is they've done polls, and apparently Kanye is more likely to pull people away from Donald Trump than he is from Joe Biden, because chuds are more likely to support Kanye than people on the left are, which is great. If Kanye were running, that would actually be probably pretty good and pretty entertaining, but he's not. It's a hoax, just like his whole Jesus thing is, folks. The dude is he's a mentally ill hoarder of money. Even though he's a billionaire, it's never enough. He can never suck enough money out of the system. He can never be too rich. No matter how many people are suffering from wealth inequality, it's never enough for this complete goddamn piece of shit. And that's all it's about. It's all it's about for fucking Elon Musk, too. And speaking of Elon Musk, a welcome addition to the Chud Watch. So Elon Musk has been freaking out lately. It's hard to believe how petty and immature this dude is. First of all, this picture of him and Ghislaine. Get it? Ghislaine Maxwell, where they're at a party together. It's gone super viral. Everybody's been spreading it everywhere. Whenever Elon Musk makes a post now, this gets spammed over and over again. But here's a thread about actually his relationship with Ghislaine. Apparently, Jeffrey Epstein set Elon Musk's brother up with his girlfriend. Apparently, it was a girl that Jeffrey Epstein was dating, and he passed her to Elon Musk's brother, which is curious. And apparently, in 2011, Epstein, I already read that. Later, Elon was at a private dinner with Epstein, along with some other billionaires. It was also reported that Epstein visited SpaceX in 2012. And apparently, Jeffrey Epstein in 2008 confessed to the sexual assault of a 14-year-old. It was a big plea deal to avoid... yeah, we already know that. And so does Elon Musk. Still hanging out with him, still at dinners with him. But apparently, at one point, Jeffrey Epstein told a biographer that he helped consult Elon Musk about some kind of SEC filings or something. So apparently they were friendly. Shocker. So Elon Musk is very sensitive about people spreading this picture. Definitely don't spam this on every Elon Musk post. Definitely don't do that. But he ain't taking it well, folks. He ain't taking it well. Now he wants everybody to be canceled that does it. He wants you to have people banned. Please take a moment to report accounts clearly engaging in harassment. It is the only way to maintain public discourse. Yeah, no fair. You guys are pointing out shit I've done wrong in the past. Have these people banned, report them. And of course, everybody posted the picture to him. Posted the picture to him again on every post. Make him cry, make this goddamn chud asshole upset. He's a dumb guy's version of a smart guy. But, yep, his opinion seems to have changed. Cancel culture! More fun, less Sean! Yeah, stop canceling people and blocking them and reporting them. More fun, less Sean! And there I post this picture and suddenly he's like, guys, please take a moment to report these accounts, guys. Oh my god, I'm being bullied. I'm being harassed. Oh my god, yeah, ladies. Stupid fucking Elon Musk. But the crazy part is, this guy's like almost 50. And he's a billionaire! He's a fucking billionaire. He could be doing anything else with his time. And instead, he's on goddamn Twitter having pissing matches with people like Ken Clipperstein, who was one of the people who told people to spam that picture of him on all his posts. And of course, he blocks him. And then he unblocks him and he comes back and he says, I only block people as a direct insult. And then I guess Elon Musk, a billionaire, made this stupid meme himself, because this is the high quality shit Elon Musk is putting out there. I'm a journalist. Oh my God, what is wrong with you? You could use your $1 billion to be curing goddamn homelessness or, you know, child hunger. Anything, literally anything you could be doing with your time and money, and this is what you're fucking doing. Abolish billionaires, people. They don't deserve that amount of money. Okay, I'm sorry. They absolutely do not fucking deserve that amount of money. And then he takes to Twitter to shit on Noam Chomsky. Side note, Chomsky sucks. Fuck you. Of course, Elon Musk hates Noam Chomsky. Because he's a fucking billionaire. That's why he's a conservative. That's why he took the fucking red pill, right? He's afraid he might have to pay $1 or $2 extra in fucking taxes. So fuck anybody on the left. That actually makes good arguments for why billionaires shouldn't exist. Like, if you support Elon Musk at this point, you need to reassess your whole life. God damn it, it's fucking frustrating as shit. Alright, I'm going to take a little break and read the chats real quick, and then we'll get back to the Chud Watch. Next up, we're going to take a look at video that purportedly shows a man almost get lynched. I don't know if it's true or not. We're going to talk about it. But abolish billionaires, absolutely. Defund the billionaires. Dusty, the Queen killed Epstein to protect Andrew. Ghislaine is next. Possible. Prince Andrew was definitely spotted on the Lolita Island, that people saw him with underage girls there. And he's been seen in pictures with underage girls, so that were sex workers hired by Jeffrey Epstein. So definitely he's fucking guilty. How many more billionaires on the list? A bunch of them. They were all in bed with Jeffrey Epstein. Every one of them needs to go down. To go back to Joe Rogan, his big bullshit thing is he says to remove blame from himself is just, I'm just asking questions. Hey, I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me. No, fuck that, dude. You have responsibility. You can't just hand wave all the harm you put out in the world by saying, don't listen to me, because you know goddamn well your chud-ass audience does fucking listen to you. All right? Step up. Take responsibility, mother. Isn't that what you guys preach constantly? Every goddamn one of the intellectual dark web you put on your show constantly talks about personal responsibility. But when it comes to you, no, don't blame me. Fuck you, dude. It's ridiculous. Why Elon's officially a douchebag? Yeah, he's been a douchebag for a long time. Why was there ever an assumption that Elon Musk was super smart? Is it just SpaceX? Yeah, because he uses his money to hire people and steal their ideals and shit. He's not even the founder of Tesla. Somebody else founded that. All right, let me see if I have any super chats, and then we'll continue on with the show. God damn it, already an hour into the show. This show flies by, doesn't it? It flies by even for me doing the show, folks. That's how you know it's good. Boom, 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 boom. Where am I at? All right. Victoria Cunningham, $5. Sorry I had to bow out on Friday. I am making it up by buying your love. Thank you, Victoria Cunningham. You do such a great job being a moderator. And so thank you for your support and all the work you do. It means a lot. Jehovah, $4.99. Fuzzy Lies Matter. Yep, I sure appreciate you guys supporting the Fuzzy Lies. We doing good work here. Sophia Christina Botha. What's up, Sophia? Those who criticize Marxism have never read Marx. So scary. Marx is so scary. But it's not scary at all if you actually read it, folks. It's just milk toast, a lot of it. Kersey Harding, $14.99. Thank you, Kersey, generous. First time catching the live show. Been meaning to donate to the kiddies. Mad love and respect. Trans rights. Thank you, Kersey Harding. That is very generous. I really appreciate it. Basty Dragon, $25. Also very generous. Thank you for that. Did you hear Trump had people deep cleaning the private restroom for him at his Tulsa rally? but had all the please wear mask sign removed from the event location. Terrified Trump don't care about anyone but himself. I did hear that. I meant to share that on one of my last shows, and I guess I forgot to. But yeah, they made everybody sign waivers that they wouldn't sue if they got corona. And then they removed the stickers about social distancing from his venue. So yeah, they don't give a shit about your life, folks. It's all about his ego. Appreciate that. Thank you, Basty. The Nomad, $5, waiting for Trump to say that the film To Kill a Mockingbird had a happy ending. It's coming. Just wait for it any second now. Jehovah, $4.99. My Atlanta Braves, reviewing name change and stopping Tomahawk Chop. Thoughts? Great idea. I think it's time for them to switch it up anyway. They should change names anyway every once in a while. Same old names over and over again. Get boring as fuck. But, yeah. I think it's a good idea for them to change names. Update with the times. Everything should evolve. Our society should be continuously evolving. That's how we get better. Big Bad Gangsta $9.99. Hey, Dusty. Can't watch live? Well, then fuck you! We'll catch the replay later. Appreciate your work. Immortalize me. Can I get a super chat? Super chat! You are immortal! Big Bad Gangsta. Love you. Victoria Cunningham, $5. Make with the tank tops for chicks. I gotta do that. I gotta get on my merchandise. My merchandise game is so terrible. Yo, I am bad at making money. I am really bad at commercialism. I'm just... capitalism. Like, I could have made so much money doing this over the years. I don't know. Money is just not a motivator for me for some reason. I live cheap. I don't buy nothing, so I don't need a lot of money. So I'm just like, why take more than you need? But I do need to get on that. Mr. Floof and Katana and all the other fuzzies, please. I need to work on it. I'm gonna work on it. I'm sorry, Victoria. I'm a letdown. I'm a lazy piece of shit. Thank you for the motivation. B-Stage does $5. If he believes the country should go forth with faith in God, maybe he should join Reverend William Barber and support the Poor People's Campaign, but he don't actually believe that. Kanye's about Kanye. Kanye's about using God to make Kanye money. He's a fucking con man. Fuck that dude. They don't call him Kanye for nothing. Kitty the Atheist, $4.99, listening while I sew masks to give out to people. That's very nice. I just ordered 50 new masks from Amazon. They should be in any day now. 116 masks sewn so far. Love the show, Dusty. Snuggle the fur babies for me. I will. Thank you for your service. Appreciate that. And Proto, I will read yours when I come back. Got to continue on with the show, man. Look at all the stuff I got to cover still. Got Chud Watch to cover. So the next video is sort of disturbing. So let me explain what supposedly is happening here. This is what the person who is involved in this video said is happening here. So apparently... they were going to this lake to watch the lunar eclipse. I didn't even know that was happening. But apparently on Memorial Day, 4th of July, there was a lunar eclipse. So they were walking to this lake, and the person who was hosting the event had permission, according to them, to take a path across this certain piece of land to get to the lake. So while they were going to the lake, they got accosted by these fucking piece of shit, white trash, Trump-supporting rednecks. And yes, they are Trump supporters. If you can't just tell by the way they're acting, they've been named and shamed now. And on their Facebook profiles, they are wearing Trump merchandise, obviously. You'll be able to tell they're Trump supporters immediately. But, so apparently they accosted him, and they took the black guy, who was, I guess, in a small group, and they threw him down. And I didn't hear this on the video. They didn't say this in the video. You can see them attacking the guy. But he says that they were, maybe this happened before they cut on the cameras, because it gets cut on after the altercation has already taken place. So maybe this happened before the cameras were cut on. He says that they were talking about breaking his arm, so they were attacking him. They were trying to severely hurt him. One jumped up and down on his neck as hard as they could, trying to break his neck. And they started talking about, get a rope. Let's lynch this guy. And so we're going to pick it up there. And you guys can judge for yourself what you think is going on here.
Stop, let him go.
So you can't really tell, but the guy they're holding down is a black guy. There was another video where you could clearly see it was a black guy.
Stop, let him go. You're causing more problems. You are so. You're doing this. Stop, let him go. I am not.
We're just trying to get out of here, guys. We're just trying to get out of here.
Let him go. Let him go.
So they're holding the guy down now, and they're just screaming, "We're not leaving until you let him go. We're not stopping the film until you let him go." And so they're trying to intimidate the people to leave and stop filming. So they continue beating this guy and abuse and possibly lynch him, maybe? That's what he said.
Let him go.
Let him go, dude. Let him go. Let him go. Please, let him go. Please let him go. We're going to as soon as you let him go. I'm going to.
Guys, get the fuck out of here.
Let him go.
Get your phone out of here and go.
Let him
Shake
go.
your head at me.
Let him go.
Get the
Let him
fuck
go.
out of here.
Yeah, they want him to go, but so they can.
You happy about this? You fucking nappy-headed bitch. You happy about this?
Nappy-headed bitch. So that's a racist term that's been used forever. He wants to call him the N-word, but he knows he's on video. So nappy-headed is another thing that they've called black people for generations as a racial insult. Look at these fucking pieces. These disgusting.
You happy about this? You fucking nappy-headed bitch. You happy about this?
What do you really want to call me?
Do it, you nappy-headed bitch.
What do you want to call me?
About this? You with your 5 white friends? You happy with your 5 white friends? You guys started all this shit. Fuck you, put it in your fucking film, bitch. Film it. Film it all. Fuck you. Come over here again. Come over here again. Film it.
This sucks. This sucks both ways, guys.
Come over here again.
This sucks both ways.
No,
Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
One more video.
Just like you guys invaded us.
No one invaded.
You guys invaded us. We were having a great time and you invaded us.
No one invaded you.
You stupid fucking liberal fucks.
Bring it back.
That's what you get. Take your ass on.
What's on? Are you okay?
You stupid liberal fucks. Can you imagine how many people that guy's bullied in his life? Just dripping with toxic masculinity and racism. Just white trash redneck fucks. God damn it. Makes me ashamed to be white, but at least they've named and shamed these people, folks. Let's see who they are. It's down here. Ian James Cherko. They have their addresses and everything. Jerry E. Cox and Sean Purdy. That's who these people are. And they've been spamming their workplace. Apparently they work for some kind of Purdy Masonry. They work for some kind of masonry company. So enjoy your fame. You about to lose your job. Yeah. My God, folks. So embarrassing. And folks, trigger warning. This is real. And so like I'm warning you ahead of time. I'm about to show you a video of somebody dying. So if you have not seen this video and you don't want to see it, look away for the next couple minutes. It was this person who is non-binary. I think they go by the pronouns they, them. Protesters were doing the Cupid Shuffle, chanting "Black joy is liberation, Black joy is revolution," when Summer Taylor was hit by a speeding car driven by DeWitt Khalid that plowed through the protesters on I-5 freeway in Seattle. She has died in the hospital. So I'm going to show you. It's crazy footage, folks. This guy was arraigned today on $1.2 million bail. I don't know why he did this. He's a black guy. So, like, if it was a white guy, obviously everybody would be saying he did this because he's racist or whatnot. So I'm not really sure what the motive is here. But let's watch it and then we'll discuss. Warning. Warning, folks. This is hard to watch. So, before I show this to you folks, what's happened here is that Black Lives Matter protesters have been protesting on this freeway for 19 days in a row. They do it every single night. And so the police have shut off this highway. They've barricaded it. And they've even put cars and stuff to barricade it even further to keep these people safe. Because, you know they're protesting out there. And so supposedly this guy went the wrong way on the ramp to get up here, past all the barricades and stuff, so that he could do this. So, like I said, I know that's hard to watch, but I'm sorry, I don't know what the motivation is. Like, it's possible he was drunk, got on there and like drove by that car, didn't see them. It didn't look like if you were normally driving along and you saw a car in front of you, would slow down and carefully move around it. It doesn't look like he's slowing down or doing anything. It looks like he's speeding up and hitting these people. So it looks like. I have no idea, like I said, what the motivation is. But it even gets crazier than this because it wasn't even the police that stopped him. The police were nowhere to be found. A civilian chased him down. Let's watch the video. As he tried to drive away, a civilian follows him and chases him down. Tries to block him, head him off until the police can catch up. He's still trying to get away, though. Anyway, this guy chases him down, keeps on him, tries to block him out. So the cops can get there and arrest him. So eventually they did. They get there and arrest him.
BPA 6961.
Get his license plate and everything. So, like I said, I don't know what the motive behind this was, folks. I was going to show you his Instagram page, but they've taken it down. But, like, almost every one of his pictures was just him with a bunch of white people. They all looked like kind of bros, like he was part of a fraternity or something. That was almost every single picture was him with a bunch of either white girls or white dudes. And I have no idea if that has anything to do with his motivations. It's all speculation at this point, but they did arrest him. He is on $1.2 million bond, and so we're still waiting on word for why he did this, but that's crazy as shit, you know. Obviously, thoughts go out to the person that died's family. But, of course, the chuds, the reason I'm showing you this is because the chuds on the internet are obviously using this to show how vile they fucking are. Here's Tim Pool. Sad to see anyone lose their life, but he didn't put the but it's an applied but here. But we need to do better to teach our kids not to hang out on the interstate highway at night. So basically he's blaming the victim here. We need to teach our kids not to dress slutty. Maybe you wouldn't have got raped. Instead of telling the truth, the guy drove the wrong way down a ramp, telling the truth about the fact that the highway was completely shut down on purpose so they could do this, leaving those details out. While wearing all black and around a curve with vehicles blocking view of you and your fans. Yeah, it's your fault. It's your own fault you died. I mean, what a piece of goddamn shit Tim Pool is. A millionaire, folks. They made him a millionaire for this. That should make you mad. Of course, Cody Johnson, my real-life fake husband, says, the car drove around a blockade and hit her. This is psycho shit, Tim. And he's like, try reading the extra report instead of a meme post to get your news. Yeah, Cody. Why are you getting your news from memes instead of reading the report? Well, that's what the report said. At about 1:30 a.m. Saturday, the suspect allegedly drove into a group of protesters on a section that the WSP had closed about midnight. Meade said a car drove around a series of support vehicles that protesters were using to block I-5 and protect themselves, and onto the shoulder of the freeway where protesters were standing. A vehicle drove through the closure and struck multiple pedestrians. Yeah. I mean, the other thing said that he went the wrong way down a ramp, most likely. So, pieces of shit. And speaking of which, Ian Mao's Chong. Ian Mao's wrong. The foreign provocateur tweeted out, 2 Seattle protesters just got run over. Don't stand in the middle of the road at night. Damn. The 2 people who got hit looked like they ran back into the path of the car after it swerved to the left to avoid the protesters. Why the hell? I mean, just, god damn it, such a piece of shit. The white van parked sideways, blocking the traffic, would have made it impossible for oncoming driver to see anyone was behind it. This is 100% the protesters' fault. Yeah, it's not the guy that sped up and drove into the protesters and killed people. For blocking traffic and running behind those vehicles. They weren't blocking traffic. They shut the whole highway down. He's lying. He doesn't give a shit that he's lying, folks. The driver did not accelerate or hit the protesters on purpose. He didn't slow down. But yeah, Meade said they suspect Khalid drove the wrong way on a ramp to get there. He's just gone full fascist, folks. He just, and you know what the saddest part is, folks? This dude is a foreign, he lives in Malaysia. He does not even live in this country. He is literally paid by conservatives to pretend like he is a conservative Asian American interfere in our elections. Look how fascist he is. Cops attack peaceful protesters at Broadway and Pine. Of course, I'm strong. Seattle cops have had enough. Love to see this. Yeah. I'd love to see cops attack peaceful protesters in America while I sit over in Malaysia and pretend like I'm part of your society. And here he is again. Imagine calling yourself a conservative and surrendering at the first threat of a left-wing cultural revolution instead of rejecting it and crushing it outright. Grow a fucking pair. He's trying to instigate violence in our country. This guy lives in Malaysia. Reminder that Ian tweets this shit from his home country of Malaysia, and that I could 100% beat his ass in a push-up contest without breaking a sweat. True story. Like, folks, any conservative that supports him is a traitor to the country. They really are. They're fucking traitors to the country. And did you guys hear about this story? About how a bunch of racist, right-wing, Trump-supporting militias got trolled by a right-wing Twitter account. So basically this, I guess one guy did it. One guy made this Twitter account. And he made multiple ones, I guess. And he kept tweeting out that him and his Antifa buddies were going to stage a rally or a protest at Gettysburg where they were going to burn a bunch of American and Confederate flags. And he did this, basically, I guess, to troll right-wing idiots into believing they were actually going to do this. And it worked. First off, local media picked it up and started reprinting this troll account like it was real. This was from Pennsylvania Real Time. Gettysburg officials aware of the threats in social media posts threatened to burn American flag on July 4th. Yeah, they're going to attack the monuments. So all the racists came out of the woodwork. Like a bunch of them. They all had different accounts online to organize and be like, we're going to go down and we're going to protect our fucking monuments and our flag. Let's read some of these names. God damn it. Let me turn off my ad blocker, stupid ad blocker. Scroll down a little bit. It doesn't say here. Anyway, they have all these goofy names of their militias and stuff, like protect our monuments and shit like that. So anyway, all these disgusting bikers and all these racist motherfuckers immediately went to Gettysburg. Well, let me skip over here and show you this one first. To protect the flags, we not gonna let anybody burn the flag. It's about heritage, not hate. The hilarious thing is, all these Confederate-loving chuds with their Confederate flags going to Gettysburg, which is literally the site where Abraham Lincoln gave his most famous speech after the Union crushed the Confederacy in a battle. The whole thing is about destroying you motherfuckers, and you're taking your goddamn stupid loser flag over there. Here's their blue line flag, because the people that support the cops are also racist piece of shit, so you won't forget. Look at all these goddamn inbred fucks. There's even more. Some of these pictures are kind of iconic, I think. Like that one, but this one. Fucking bikers are such trash. Not all bikers, of course, but so many bikers are such fucking... Look at him. In his metal coif, is that what you call that, on his fucking head? Like he's Big Papa Pump or some shit. This Confederate fucking flag. Look at these assholes' guns. You're not going to harm my magnet. God damn it, it's so fucking frustrating. So, obviously this was a hoax. These people got hoaxed. They're out there pounding each other's puds because no Antifa showed up. But they got word that there was one Antifa that was there to cause trouble. And so they all got on their bikes and they went to the cemetery to confront this Antifa dude, and all it was a guy in a Black Lives Matter shirt who was at the cemetery to visit a grave. And so they all surrounded him and started harassing him, and this is how that conversation went.
Lives matter. All lives matter. But black lives are part of all lives, right? Why can't you have white lives? White lives matter. Because me, I'm a fucking Indian. I don't count. No, you count, sure. Well, where the fuck is your protest for that? We just how about the fucking trail? What about the Trail of Tears, motherfucker, where they drug my people across the country? Yeah, man, that's unacceptable. Okay, well, what the fuck are you doing for me? We've had protests for indigenous people.
That was literally done by Andrew Jackson, who there have been protests about continuously to remove his monuments. But you, who's pretending like you're Native American, I doubt you're really Native American, but trying to use that as a cudgel. What about me?
People since the pipeline access.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Let's make a slot. Let's let him pass. Let's make a slot. Let him pass.
Get the fuck out of here. So much for free speech. These guys will swear up and down, I guarantee if you ask them. They're free speech absolutionists who would die for the First Amendment in the Constitution. That's what they tell you. But then you say something, they're like, get the fuck out of here. So they intimidated him, and the cops actually removed him and made him leave. There's your big, scary Antifa. All you fucking idiots got trolled, and you love to see it. Morons, morons. And, I think this was in Washington. These are the anti-Black Lives Matter protesters, the counter-protesters, walking down streets, and they're just being honest, folks. This dude starts yelling, you know, eventually, we're going to come back here and murder you all. Listen, hard to believe.
One of these days, we're going to come here and start shooting y'all.
Yeah, dude.
Really? You want to get that on tape? A little playback?
I did, dude. Fuck you. Kids live here, bro.
What?
One of these days, we're going to come back here and start shooting you all. Yeah, it's the left that's violent, folks. They're just chomping at the bit to kill black people. But racism's dead, folks. It's dead. There's no racism anymore, folks. It's white people who everybody's been racist against. And, speaking of racist motherfuckers, Tommy Robinson's stance on militias seems to have changed. Here he is. Tommy Robinson stated militias would be set up to clean out this Islamic pandemic just 2 weeks ago. Yeah, we need militias to help us out. And suddenly, he doesn't like militias anymore. BLM Antifa Marxists have created a racial divide like no other. An extremist military black power militia has tonight been formed off the back of it. Not good. He suddenly doesn't like militias anymore. I wonder what it is about this militia he suddenly doesn't like. I can't put my finger on it. There has to be something I'm missing that's obvious that makes him not like this militia, but like the, I don't know. I can't figure it out, folks. I can't figure, blackity black, don't talk back. So next up, conservatives are flocking to Parler. Have you heard of Parler? Parler is like the conservative alternative to Twitter. Conservatives are mad because they're free speech absolutionists, folks. And they can't stand that Twitter won't let them be just as racist as they want to be. So they want to go to Parler, where everything is allowed on Parler. But, spoiler alert, Parler is banning left-wing people all over the place. Parler does not like free speech. They are the snowflakes they've been waiting for. It's all bullshit. I'm sure many of you have seen conservatives post about how great Parler is all over the internet, but it's just like this stupid bullshit. This is Count Chocula 9 days ago on Parler. For the amount of followers, I have crazy engagement here. Yeah, Parler, all kinds of crazy engagement. But he like posted 4 more times and abandoned the site for 2 weeks, of course. Because Twitter is where it's at. Parler is just some bullshit that they can go have their little safe space and say whatever the racist shit they want to say. But they always come back to Twitter because that's, you know, that's where that's the Thunderdome. That's where everybody's at. Parler's just a flash in the pan that's going to disappear before too long. And, J.K. Rowling, man. J.K. Rowling is obsessed with trans people now. It's so sad to see this happen. This happens over and over again to these chuds. This is what happened to Glenner, Graham Lineman. It just happens to a lot of them. So what happens is they do something transphobic, right? And they get criticized, rightly, by trans people. And instead of owning up to it, instead of learning from their mistakes, instead of listening to the criticism, they double down on it. Oh my God, I can't believe you're attacking me. The left is going crazy. And so they just keep doubling down over and over again. And their ego just won't let them let it go. And they become fucking obsessed with it. And so here's J.K. Rowling. I've ignored fake tweets attributed to me and RT'd widely. I've ignored porn tweeted at children. Why did you ignore porn tweeted at children? Don't ignore porn tweeted at children on a thread about their art. I've ignored death and rape threats. I'm not going to ignore this. When you lie about what I believe about mental health medication, and when you misrepresent the views of trans women for whom I feel nothing but admiration and solidarity, you cross the line. I've written and spoken out on my mental health challenges, which include OCD, depression, and anxiety. I did so recently in my essay, Turf Wars. I've taken antidepressants in the past, and they help me. Many health professionals are concerned that young people struggling with their mental health are being shunted towards hormones and surgery when this may not be in their best interest. So what she's claiming here is that gay people are being encouraged to transition. There is this trans agenda that's making the gay people, which she loves, it's pushing them to transition against their will. Really? Really? Are we out there pushing gay people to transition against? I don't think this is happening. I think this is bullshit that you're making up to justify your ignorant transphobic views. Many, myself included, believe we are watching a new kind of conversion therapy for young gay people who are being set on a lifelong path of medicalization that may result in their loss of their fertility and full sexual function. That's their choice, right? If they want to do that, what the fuck business is of yours, and what's wrong with somebody needing medication to have a happy life? Even if they have to have medication for the rest of their life. A lot of people do that. That's fine, right? Medication is there to make your life better. If you have to take it for life, that's not a problem. Anyway, I'm not going to read her whole bullshit, but because I got to get a move on. But fuck you, J.K. Rowling. Disappointed. Also, Josh Whedon. You guys know who Josh Whedon is? He liked or retweeted some of her transphobic bullshit, so fuck you, Josh Whedon. I've liked some of your stuff, but he's definitely not an ally. That guy should be called out, too. And do you guys know that if you're racist, you don't have to tip? Oh, here's I Am Alex Strong. Get fucked! Dude lives in Malaysia, interfering in our election. So she was wearing a Black Lives Matter mask. 2 young white people come in my restaurant today, received my excellent service with a smile, and then left me this. Wow, the audacity of some people. So they write on the tip, all lives matter. Don't give her a fucking tip. And of course, I Am Alex Strong. Get fucked! You can't wear that mask. You shouldn't get paid if you wear that mask. Foreign agent. Fuck that dude. And AIU, Atheism Unstoppable, who is an incredible fucking piece of shit racist, got banned from YouTube because every video he makes is racist nonsense. And somebody pulled up this old clip showing that he doesn't actually have a problem with other people being deplatformed.
I think the sad thing is that we've been let down by, I guess, society. Or maybe we just didn't think this through. This is part of the Pandora's box experience of having the internet. We gave way too many people mics. This guy doesn't deserve a mic. There's millions of people that should not have platforms. Why? Because they spread lies, they have hideous agendas, and there's no common sense reining them in.
Okay. That sounds like projection, dude. That sounds like you're talking about yourself. So, I don't know. Thoughts and prayers to AIU. And these people have no shame. They have absolutely no fucking shame. So, this clip should be much shorter. She asked this woman this question first. The question she asked her is, you criticized Obama for failed leadership when 2 people in the U.S. died from Ebola. Nearly 100,000 people are dead from corona, so is Trump showing failed leadership? And of course she's like, no, I think the president is stepping forward. Of course you do. Fucking no shame whatsoever. 2 people died under Obama. Oh my God, Obama's the worst president ever. 130,000 people died under Trump. I think he's stepping forward and doing a great job. Best president ever. I think I'm hoping Republicans are doing irreparable damage to their party. Like, nobody should ever take you guys seriously ever again. Hopefully that'll fucking happen. And folks, oh my God, folks, it's hard to believe this one's real. So first off, this is Gail Harrison. This is what she looks like. Gail Harrison, she is the elections official in Mississippi. Old white lady. So, apparently she thought she was sending a message privately to somebody, but she put this message publicly. This is what her message said, folks. I'm an election commissioner in Jones County. This is Mississippi, by the way, folks. This is where I live. This is what it's like here still. I'm an election commissioner in Jones County. I'm concerned about voter registration in Mississippi. The blacks are having lots of events for voter registrations. People in Mississippi have to get involved too. Oh my God, folks. The blacks are doing it, so people should do it. Basically saying blacks aren't people, folks. When she says people, she's talking about white folks. This is the kind of shit she's saying when she thinks she's sending private messages. So her response was, I didn't mean anything by it. I have worked hard to make sure everybody is registered to vote. Black, white, everybody. That's just how I am. And she said, I thought I was sending this in private. My bad. Nope. She's still, last I checked, she's still an elections commissioner. These are the people that are in charge of our elections in Mississippi, folks. Literally don't think blacks are people. Or black people are people. I don't want to say blacks because that's racist. Black people are people. Hard to believe, folks. I guess it's not hard to believe. I don't know why I'm saying that. I guess it's really fucking easy to believe. I don't know why I'm still surprised at any of this shit anymore. I shouldn't be. I'm just stupid, I guess. But the racism is just so intricately wound into our culture in Mississippi. I was talking about this earlier. This happened today. I was coming back from the store and I looked over. I was at a red light. There, we have, in the town I live in, there's the main intersection in town. It's a four-way with the main roads crossing each other, and it's a long red light. And I was sitting at the red light. I looked over, and there was a granite marker on the side of the road that said, this is the Jefferson Davis Memorial Highway. Jefferson Davis Memorial Highway. This dude literally had over 100 slaves and was the goddamn president of the Confederacy. And we have a memorial highway running through the town I live in, which is 61% black. The tentacles of racism are so intricately wound in the system here in Mississippi still, that even in majority black towns, they don't even notice or combat it. That's how crazy this shit is. And of course, the town is 61% white, but somehow we have a cracker white-ass mayor in this town. Just nuts. Why the fuck are we still celebrating Jefferson Davis in 2020? Especially in a majority black town. Fuck this. Crazy how racist this goddamn place still is. And Eric Weinstein gonna explain to you why he's too scared to debate Sam Cedar. Spoiler alert, it's because he's a cowardly piece of shit who knows he's gonna get the fuck mocked out of him. And you will get the fuck mocked out of you because you're ignorant as shit, dude. You're a clown. You're a fucking clown. You're part of something called the intellectual dark web. You literally named yourself after the place people go to find child porn. Like, look at this bozo. Let's listen to him and his cowardly shit.
You know, then there are people who are very smart. Like, for example, I think of Sam Cedar as being very informed on policy terms. Like, he's actually following a particular bill or, you know, probably knows the names of staffers on the Hill, that kind of granular detail. The problem with him is that he's got a strong trolling game and kind of a comedic ridicule game that is a turnoff to, I mean, it's okay as a wit, but it's not okay as a main course.
It's a turnoff to me. I don't want to be made fun of by this guy who's going to own me and embarrass me in front of everybody. I don't blame you, fucking idiot.
And so I think that you could pick through the Sam Cedar stuff and find reasonable stuff, but I wouldn't recommend it because of the reliance on ridicule.
Yep. Well, you should be ridiculed, motherfucker. You're dumb and you should be made to feel bad about it. You spread so much fucking bullshit. You're part of a harmful movement. And you should be made to feel uncomfortable about it, in my opinion. And Ultimate Chud, Caitlin Bennett, Gun Girl. This is like a Brazzers ad. Good luck messing with me now, Libs. Oh no. Like literally, what are you talking about? Literally, your entire job is to go up and harass people. Your job is to mess with other people. Who the fuck is messing with you? And oh my god, you hired 4 security people to take a photo out with. Amazing. This is just embarrassing, dude. Sad. You're sad. And that's what's kind of funny. Judge Janine, you know who Judge Janine is? She's the Fox News chud-ass host. And she posted this. Wearing my mask out east. At least she's wearing a mask. I'll give her that, you know. She's setting a good example, unlike our president. But people were looking at this photo she put out there, and they noticed something weird on her phone. What is that on her phone? Well, apparently, it's Chrissy Teigen's boobs. Chrissy Teigen's like, Gene, where are my boobs on your phone? And yep, you see the 2 pictures? Yep. Why you got a picture of her boobs on your phone, dude? Why is it just open right there? Apparently, she's a fan of Chrissy Teigen's boobs for some reason. So, haha, pretty funny, Janine Pirro. to dunk on you for that. And, genius! Carl Benjamin! If there was any kind of pipeline into Nazism, the first step in that process is a historical leftist screeching about social justice while burning the American flag. That's right, folks. It's your fault I'm a Nazi. You're turning people into Nazis. Fuck personal responsibility. Nah, you burned the flag, so I have to hate black people now. What the fuck are you talking about, Carl Benjamin? That's like saying, if there was any kind of pipeline into rape, the first step would be encountering a woman scantily dressed and acting provocative. Yeah, stop being a whore. Maybe we can get raped. That's exactly what the fuck he's doing. And Erasmus Disconnect says, the first step of a reactionary radicalizing to Nazism probably is interacting with progressive reformers. But the next step is looking up a Sargon video to get red-pilled on ethno-states, and every other step comes from following people and associating with him. Exactly right. He's trying to downplay the fact that he's part of this Nazi puty pipeline that radicalizes young people. But we know you are Carl Benjamin. Like, don't try to hide that shit. At least own it, man. At least then I wouldn't have any respect for you still, but at least you wouldn't be a fucking liar then. And, let's stop and read the chat real quick, folks. Then we'll continue on with the show. What you guys got to say in the chat? White girls are hot. Yeah, white girls are hot. Black girls are hot. Hot girls are hot. It don't really matter the race too much. You also need boxers, thongs, mugs, reusable water bottles, hats, backpacks, and bandanas for pets. Just saying, that's a lot of merchandise. I'm so bad at that. I will have to try to get on that. I need a crew to help me out. Tommy Robinson is a fucking douchebag and a coward. I will not argue with you. Elon Musk is an idiot. Yeah, Elon Musk is a fucking moron. Really? One of the smartest men on earth is dumber than you? Oh, I don't know if he's dumber than I am. I'm an idiot, too. He's probably smarter than I am, but that's a fucking low bar. But yeah, he continuously does and says really fucking stupid things and acts like an immature child all the goddamn time. So yeah, he's a fucking moron. Cult of Dusty, and let's not forget, Lincoln was a Republican. Yes, Lincoln was a Republican. But the party shifted, which is why only like 3% of black people are Republicans these days, support the Republican Party, and why every single piece of shit racist, white supremacist, KKK member is now a Republican. Almost every one of them supports Trump. So, yeah, while they were Republicans over 100 years ago, things have definitely changed, and you can see that with your own eyes by just looking at reality that you live in right now. Cult of Dusty, isn't this the trans, non-binary person who was murdered? They are not a her. Did I say her? I thought I said they, but sorry if I said that. I am trying my best, but I did already point out that they were non-binary, so I'm doing pretty good if you're listening. I hope Katana's better. She's in here. She's been eating pretty good. Hopefully she's going to recover. Thank you for asking about her. Dems are the same as Repubs. No, they're not. If you actually look at what the both parties are voting on, they absolutely are not the same. What you're doing is called a false equivalence, and it's incredibly fucking stupid. It shows that you have no education. You have not actually looked at the bills the two sides put forward and they vote on. To say they're the same is 100% wrong, and it's ignorant. It makes you look stupid, so you should not say that anymore. But go ahead. I'll be happy to make fun of you for being a fucking dumbass. They are similar in ways, but to say they're exactly the same is completely ridiculous. I'm not racist. I hate everyone. That's what all fucking racists say. I'm black too. They hate us. Seems like there's a lot of fucking trolls in here, which is fine, but this is a parade of horrible. Yeah, welcome to my show. That's what I do. We look at the train wreck. We stare into the abyss and watch it stare back at us. All right, let's read some super chats. Proto, $5. You forgot to mention that right-wing hacks such as the Hodge twins, who are the fucking worst, meathead idiots. I don't understand why anybody listens to those guys. They sound so unintelligent. Yeah, man. It ain't hard to be black. So they're just idiots. I'm not trying to do a traditionally black voice. That's what they sound like. They just sound like could be a white guy making that same voice, but they just sound like dumbasses. Mark Dice and other pushed Bubba's incident as the same as Jesse Smollett. Yep. always pushing the narrative that black people aren't actually oppressed, that they don't actually experience racism, which feeds into the preconceived notions of the chuds that give them money and follow them, which is exactly what they want. That's what they're there for. Jeannie Rude, $20. If the wealthy billionaires used a quarter of their profit they make every year to help the disadvantaged, just imagine all the good they could do. It would not harm them or affect their lives at all if they did this. Greed. Thank you, Jeannie Rude. $20 is very generous. And yes, obviously, they could spend a very small portion of their money and help so many people, but they're mentally ill. They don't give a shit. They're complete sociopaths. The entire universe revolves around them and fuck everybody else. They think that it's their windfall. It's because their own genius. They deserve it, folks. They deserve all that money and fuck everybody else. Take all their shit. Burn it all down. Joseph March, $5. Keep spreading logic. F yes. I will, Joseph March. Appreciate that. Ray Dubin, $2. Correction, Dustin. You mean lion-ass Tim Pool. Yep. He definitely a lion motherfucker. Lion-ass bald millionaire Tim Pool. Ray Dubin, correction. You mean Iron Mouse Tubby. I don't want to make fun of his weight. I want to make fun of his stupidity. That seems like a much fairer target. Thank you, Ray Dubin. Asher Scott, $5. Summer Taylor is non-binary, not a her. Did I say that? I specifically said she was non-binary. I specifically brought that up. What the fuck, dude? Sad to see a member of the left misgender a trans murder victim. All right. Or did somebody else say her? I don't know. If I accidentally said it, I'm sorry, but I specifically pointed that shit out, so don't come at me with that shit. It's okay to correct me, but don't pretend like I didn't specifically fucking point that shit out. Paul Glee, £5. Pissed. The name Ian is pronounced Ian, not Ian. I don't give a fuck what that dude's name is pronounced. I never pronounce anybody's name right. I know that's messed up, but there you go. All right, I'm going to keep calling him Ian, not Ian, because fuck that guy. But thank you for the money. Jake Jonas, $1.09. Damn it, I missed the first hour. Much love, Dustin. Well, you missed some good shit. You got to go tune in and work it out, dude. But thank you for the money. The Funk Lord, $5. If I say save the rainforest, am I also saying I hate all other forms of forest? This all lives matter since it's out of control. Yep, it sure is. We need more breast cancer awareness. What about lung cancer? All cancers matter. Shut the fuck up. Lane Diggity, $5. What up, Dusty? What up, Lane Diggity? At work, but we'll watch the rerun. On the other channel, brother, I appreciate it. Like, I'm not going to move the show over to the other channel anymore. I'm going to use the other channel as a backup if they ban this channel. So, just watch it on this channel from now on. There's no reason to go watch the new channel anymore, in case you want to. But I don't think you should do that anymore. I'm probably not going to I didn't think I uploaded the last video to that channel either. So, I'm not in any hurry to upload the new videos to the new channel. So, just ignore that for now until I get banned. $4.99. This is not who I am. Those statements don't reflect me. I have 10 black friends, and 3 of them have been to my house. I chose the wrong words. Yeah, my dog is black. I can't be racist. That's exactly how they are when they start losing their fucking jobs. The Nomad, $10. Conservatives on the dark web who constantly punch down and attack marginalized groups can't stand being ridiculed themselves by people like Sam Cedar. I know, they're so insecure. They're so up their own asses. They so love to snip their own farts. Arrogant. And so they can't stand somebody to make fun of them, but you guys are laughable. Like, nobody takes you seriously. Like, you can say nobody takes me seriously, but I'm a comic. You're not supposed to take me seriously. I'm a fucking idiot that makes videos sitting in my bed, so it's cool if you don't take me seriously. But you guys used to be professors. You guys pretend like you're respectable, like you're intellectuals, and people take you seriously, but the vast majority of people who know who you are think you're jokes, because you are jokes. You're silly, pretentious fucks. That's why we make fun of you. Zombie Gangster Samurai, $4.99. Being born black is like living in a dystopian nightmare. I feel like everyone secretly hates me. Well, not everybody. But I can definitely understand, the society that we grew up in. Like, I was taught to hate black people. I definitely was taught to hate black people. And many of my family still try to get me to hate black people. They still constantly talk shit about black people to me, even though I fight back. But, so I don't blame you for feeling that way. If you only knew what they say about you in private, you'd even feel that way even more. Danny Nerdnick, $4.99. Jam that jam, Dusty. Keep crushing it for the fuzzies. I will. I'm going to jam all that jam. Appreciate it, Danny. Lope NC1, $4.66. So you are cool with AIU being banned. I think private platforms have a right not to host racist content on their platforms if they don't want to. So, yeah. What the fuck do I care? Like, they can do whatever they want to do. Right? But, like, I can understand why they banned Alex Jones. Alex Jones was lying about dead children, and his supporters were harassing families. People don't want to be a part of that. If I had a platform, I would not want racists using my platform to spread racism and harm to people. So, yep, I don't have a problem with it. Twinner42, $10. Take some YouTube Viagra and keep it up. You my man crush today. All right. Well, you have chosen wisely. You obviously have excellent taste, so thank you, Twinner42. And Far Goggles, I will read yours when I come back. We're going to do another 10 minutes and finish up the show. Been a good one, hasn't it? So, well, I'm not going to read the article, but this privately funded border wall is at risk of falling down. Apparently, they built a wall on the Rio Grande, and it's eroding and about to fall down. This guy got like over $1 billion contract to build this thing. This is where our taxpayer dollars are going, folks. Not being spent wisely. And thoughts and prayers to Herman Cain. Herman Cain was like, masks will not be mandatory for the event, which will be attended by the President Trump. People are fed up. And yeah, he got corona. We are sorry to announce that Herman Cain has tested positive for corona-19 and is currently receiving treatment at a hospital. Yeah. If it was only you, wouldn't have a problem with you stupid idiots getting yourself sick, but you're spreading to other people. And of course, Herman Cain was one of the people that came to the aid of Terry Crews when Terry Crews posted that stupid-ass tweet with, hey, Black Lives Matter, slow down, guys. We don't want to make it Black Lives Matter or anything. Shut the fuck up, Terry Crews. Ignorant shit. And yet, this is how they are, folks. I love America. I'll do anything for this country. I'll live in a bunker, fight in the hills, anything. Please wear a mask to protect others. No! That's fucking like the star you made Nazis wear. I won't do that. Just, they're so stupid, folks. Make them cry. Better than 2020. And oh my God. Okay, here's I guess I'll go ahead and do this segment tonight. My corona. My corona. The dog is looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You talking some crazy shit. So first off, you guys going to get us killed. Apparently this was this weekend. Look at these motherfuckers. Look at this stupid shit. Sweet child of mine, I'm gonna give you corona and you're gonna die. You fucking morons. Oh my God. But like, it's not even just the straight people, folks. I want to say I'm so disappointed in my gays. Gay folks, you gotta know better than this. This is Fire Island. And it's packed. Now look, gay people. I know being gay is amazing. I know it's fun as shit. I get that. It must be fun. They literally named it after the word that means happy. Gay. But folks, keep your gay asses at home. What are you doing? You're gonna get us all killed. No gay people. Bad gay people. Here's another one out in Fire Island. Now, I know dick's amazing, but it's not worth getting people killed over. Do better, gays. No. So ashamed. One demographic I would not expect this from. And here's what you're dealing with, gay folks. Here's a guy out of Fire Island. I want a kiki, but my body says nope, not yet. Thought the COVID was gone. Fuck you, Miss Rona. I thought I was cured. Yeah, he's out there at Fire Island with you and he has COVID-19. He thought he was cured, but he feels bad. He can't get his gay on, but he gonna kill you. Not a good look, gay people. Don't do it. And this is a sad story, folks. This is what we're trying to prevent. California man who posted regret for attending party died a day later of corona. So yeah, he's like, this is no joke. He's like, I was stupid. I can't believe I went to this fucking party. I'm such a fucking idiot. Please, people learn from my mistakes. And he's like, well, hopefully I will be better and I will recover from this. And he died the next day. So it ain't no joke, folks. Wear your mask out there. Protect each other. Stay your ass at home. Like Brennan Shaw. This ain't a fucking joke, dipshit. Going out there when you know you had COVID-19 without a fucking mask on. Fuck you. This is what we're trying to prevent. You selfish pieces of shit.
Calls.
Listen to this.
I got 10 calls
all of whom young people who otherwise would be excellent candidates to be able to put on ECMO. They're so sick that if they don't get put on, they don't get that support, they're probably going to die. I had 3 beds. And just in making that decision, being able to figure out who really is going to benefit, it is a level of decision making that I don't think a lot of us are prepared.
Yeah, nobody wants to have to make that decision. Yeah, Phoenix don't give a fuck about COVID-19, says the guy who gets punched in the face for a living. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, Joe Rogan. Fuck all you. And let's see. I got 5 minutes left. I guess I'm going to go ahead and jump to the palate cleansers. I'll save the rest of this stuff for the next show. Got a couple crazy stories in there I'm going to cover. Like this. Let me cover this story. I don't know if you guys heard about this yet. But apparently this girl, Cinnamon Dunson, is a Smash Brothers streamer or something who is popular. She's 24 years old. She's not a bad looking girl, right? So arrest Cinnamon Dunson has been trending lately because apparently she had a sexual relationship when she was 24 with a 14-year-old who's gone public. Apparently they didn't have sex, but they had oral sex and they made out, and she sent him sexual text and stuff. And then he came out talking about it. But like, so here's the thing. She's 24 and he's 14. So that's weird as shit, obviously. That's borderline. I don't know if that's called pedophilia. I think pedophilia is when you're under, when you haven't gone through, or not going through puberty. I think it's like 13 and under or something. I'm not sure. But there's another word for it. But it's still basically pedophilia, right? But here's the weird thing. Like, I've seen 14-year-olds who were like, 6'1", tall. It still would make it right. But what makes it so weird is that the kid that she molested looks like he's 9. Look how little this kid is. Holy shit. And she's like a nice looking girl. You think she wouldn't have any problem getting dudes at least 18, but apparently she has some kind of fetish. So
I would not put any effort in this if I knew this.
That's not what I want to look at. I want to look at this video. Yeah. Here's her at some kind of event with this 14-year-old.
And
supposedly she was having a relationship
I think he was
with.
already dead, but that was definitely the last nail in the coffin that you need.
Shut these motherfuckers up. But look, there she is. And then there he is. Look, he's a little kid. He looks like he's 9 years old. What the fuck is happening with you, girl? Like, that's some seriously fucked up shit. So anyway, I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but apparently there's this whole scandal going around in the gaming world. There's lots of sexual assaults and sex with underage girls that have been reported, and people are losing their sponsorships and shit over it. I don't really follow that too much, but it's kind of interesting to peek in on every once in a while. So crazy shit. All right, let's do the palate cleansers. This is what you call growth, folks. Total growth. So this is the fuck's this guy's name? Holy shit, I'm drawing a blank on his fucking name. Somebody tell me in the fucking chat what his name is. Anyway, here he is last year, I guess, with his NYPD shirt supporting the police. Shia LaBeouf? Yeah, I think that's his name. Shia LaBeouf, something like that. Hey, I remembered it. I didn't read or nothing. So here he is, NYPD shirt, and now here he is. Fuck your police department. Yeah, that's personal growth. You grow, Shia LaBeouf. Good to see it. And next up. This is a funny interaction, folks. This is a fighter, I guess, Paul Felder. Apparently he retired or something. And here's an interaction he had. And this guy's like a dick. There's no reason to say stuff like this. This is the type of shit people say to me. Just try to hurt me. Like, to make themselves feel better. There's no reason to say shit like this. Stay retired, Paul. You're a better commentator than fighter. And he says, does it make you feel good saying that? Now, would you say that to my face, man to man? And the guy's like, nope. You kicked my ass. That's why I said it on Twitter. At least he's honest. Fair enough. Yep. True story. But still, there's no reason to say that. You're just being a dick for no reason. And apparently this is what this guy looks like. So yeah, he'd probably whoop your ass. In real life. And on the 4th of July, All Countries Matter started trending. Yeah, you think America's so great? What about all the other countries? All countries matter, America. Fucking Americans. That's pretty funny. And next up, last but not least, guys, remember when, since the 4th of July just happened, this went viral again. That time that San Diego accidentally set off all their fireworks at the same time. It was spectacular. Look at this. All the fireworks all at the same time. That must have been a fucking sight. Holy shit, man. That's a lot of energy in one place. Somebody getting fired. It's like shortest fireworks display ever. Gonna burn everything down. Oh, amazing. And that's all my material, folks. I actually got through almost all of it. I got a couple things left over to do, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do a Wednesday show or not, folks. I might do it. I'm not saying I'm not gonna do it, but since I almost covered all my material, might not do it. Might wait till Friday and do the rest of this stuff. But we'll see what happens. If a bunch of shit happens between now and then, I might do a show. And that's it, folks. That's my material. I sure appreciate it. I hope you guys have been entertained. Let's see what you guys got to say. I won Smash tournaments. I've never played that game. I've been playing, what is it called? Monster Train. The worst name ever. Don't know why the fuck they named it that. Kanye 2020. Fuck Kanye. You want another goddamn con man? They don't call him Kanye for nothing. Cover your disgusting orifices. Yep. Do it for the old folks if you can't do it for anything else. Guido party. Yep, it's like Jersey Shore. COVID party. Yep, they're bathing in it. Cult of Dusty, your religious family that gives you shit for being atheist is trying to get you to hate black people? That was really fucked up. Well, I mean, I'm in Mississippi, so obviously there's a lot of racists in my family. I grew up around all that shit, though, right, you know? Only I guess I could tell you, but I've only heard what people say in private, though. It's really crazy. Dusty just shut down a chug with logic. That's what I do. That's what I do. All right, let me read the super chats and finish up the show. Love you, Dusty. Here's some money for the animals. I appreciate that. Thank you. And we got one more, but I can't see what it is. So let me go over here and look. Last super chat for the fur babies. Meldruck, I appreciate it. You rock. You're amazing. And let's see what this shot I say real quick. 15 seconds from start to grand finale. I know, right? It was still pretty cool. Fuck yeah, dude. Disgusting. Fuck Cinepie. Yep. I don't know if any of that shit's true, but maybe it is. Dog looks at Dusty like we look at Trump. Yep. Graphics on point. Hell yeah. All right. You want to come say goodbye to everybody with me, Mr. Nibbler? Mr. Nibbler, come say bye. Come say bye. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Oh, you're so heavy. Oh, you're a big boy. You're a big boy. Oh, you pulled my headphones out. That's okay. Let me show everybody how pretty you are before we say goodbye tonight. There we go. Mr. Nibbler. He's a good boy. Got his little red cape on, just like Nibbler does in Futurama. He's a sweet boy. You enjoying all your personal attention? You want to show him your face, Mr. Nibbler? He's like, nope. I don't know what's happening right now, Daddy. I don't even know why you're holding me. But oh, thank you for being my star, buddy. I appreciate it. Daddy loves you. All right. Back to where you were, buddy. Back to where you were. All right. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. All right, cool. Unplug my headphones. Like, I didn't do it, Daddy. You did it. You pulled me on top of you, dumbass, didn't you? Yep, you're right. One more. Nathan Gerger gave me $5 Australian or whatever the fuck you future motherfuckers use over there. Appreciate that, Nathan. You are amazing. So, folks, I will be back at least by Friday. Normal time. 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. Maybe Wednesday. We'll see. I'll let you guys know on Twitter or Facebook. Cult of Dusty 1, Cult of Dusty 1, Cult of Dusty 1. Follow me on Twitter if you're not already following me. I sure would appreciate it. Folks, as always, support the show on Patreon. Patreon.com/Codcast. There is a link in the description of the video. And there's also ways you can send direct tips and whatnot. So please support the show. I don't really make much money off the ads anymore, if anything. So it's completely user-supported. So if you like the entertainment that I provide for you, and I do work hard on this show, please consider supporting the art you like so it doesn't disappear. And I will see you guys soon. I sure fucking appreciate it. You guys are amazing. As always, trans rights, fuck the police, fuck God, and logic, fuck yes. Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining me. This is the greatest show.